Hello guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist and I'm here today again with my Armenian/Russian accent to show to you easiest way to create spooky Halloween art. I will be using Adobe Photoshop CC. I will be using image I downloaded and licensed from Adobe Stock, and also I will be using 3D assets I downloaded from PixelSquid.com. First of all, I have opened my Adobe Stock library. I will click on my image I would like to work with, and voila! Now I will switch to PixelSquid library, and here I have a headstone I would like to work with today. I will click on this headstone. I will rotate it. Using free transform tool, I will resize it. I will bring size down. Just like that. And I will reposition it. Perfect. Now, I would like to uncheck shadows. I don't want to have shadows, but I would like to have my 3D object in high resolution. Now, I will click on Add Empty Layer. I will go on Filter, Render, and Tree. Here we have all default trees we can work with. We can customize our tree in any ways we want to. Today I will be using my tree without any leaves, and I will be using dark colors for my tree. I will click OK, and voila! Because I created my tree using a separate empty layer, I can move my tree, I can rotate my tree, I can resize my tree using free transform tool, just like that. Beautiful. And now I will select my background layer, and here in my PixelSquid library I have beautiful moon I would like to work with now. I will click on my moon, and using free transform tool I will resize and reposition my moon. I will bring size down, and I will move my moon behind the tree and close to the top of my image. I don't want to have shadows, but I would like to have my moon in high resolution. Also, I will switch blending mode for my moon from normal to overlay. And voila! Now I will select my headstone layer, and I will click on Add New. Here I have a beautiful skeleton I would like to work with. I will click on it, and voila! I will rotate my skeleton using free transform tool. I will resize it. I will bring size down slightly, and I will move my skeleton on top of the stone. Perfect, and click OK. I don't want to have shadows, but I would like to have my skeleton in high resolution as well. And the last object I would like to work with today will be this beautiful bird. I will click on this bird. I will rotate it. Using free transform tool, I will bring size down, and I will move my bird on top of the stone. Just like that. Click OK. I don't want to have shadows, and I would like to have my bird in high resolution. So guys, now time to apply finishing touches. I will click on my headstone layer. I will click on Add Layer Mask. I will be using simple brush tool with black color, opacity 100%. I will paint out part of my headstone. Just like that. Because I would like to have more realistic image. I will switch opacity from 100% to not more than 30%, and I will continue creating more realistic looking headstone, just like that. Perfect, I like it a lot. Now I will switch to my tree layer. I will apply a layer mask. Using simple brush tool with black color, opacity 100%, I will paint out the bottom of my tree, just like that. Perfect. And now I will highlight my top layer, I will switch to my adjustments panel and I will click on exposure adjustment. I will bring down exposure just like that. And because I applied exposure adjustment as separate layer, I can modify my exposure layer. I will bring down opacity just like that. And I have a layer mask, comes with my exposure adjustment layer. I will click on layer mask. I will switch to a gradient tool with black color, opacity 31%. I will create beautiful moonlight, just like that. I like it a lot, just like that. Now I will select my skeleton layer. I will click on exposure adjustment and I will click on clipping mask. Clipping mask will allow me to apply adjustment layer only to the layer below exposure adjustment layer, and I will apply exposure adjustment only to my skeleton, just like that. Beautiful, I like it a lot. I will do same with headstone. I will click on headstone. I will click on adjustment, exposure adjustment, clipping mask, and I will apply exposure only to the headstone, just like that. And same with my bird, same adjustment, exposure adjustment, same clipping mask, and I will apply exposure only to the bird. And because I applied adjustment as a separate layer, I have a layer mask. I will click on layer mask. I will switch to gradient tool and I will paint out part of my bird. So I'm applying moonlight to the back of my bird, just like that. And now I will select one more time my headstone. I will create a new layer. Using simple brush tool with black color, I will create a shadow under my skeleton. I will bring down opacity of this layer, my shadow, and voila. Also, you can apply blur. You can apply any blur filter you are more comfortable with. Click OK and voila. Now I will apply my final layer. I will click on exposure 1 on my top layer. I will switch to my adjustment layer, my adjustment panel. I will click on color lookup. From the drop down menu, I will click on moonlight. And I will bring down opacity of this adjustment layer, just like that. And voila guys, we are done. We have created very beautiful Halloween image using Adobe Photoshop CC. Image I downloaded and licensed from Adobe Stock, and all 3D assets I downloaded from PixelSquid.com. If you would like to apply extra touch to your image, I will recommend you to merge all visible layers, duplicate your layer just in case, filter, camera raw filter, and apply exposure, apply more contrast to your image, and click OK. And voila, now guys, we are officially done. So guys, thank you very much for your time and I will see you later. Happy Halloween. Bye.